They said he never knew another JoJoLands video again from having back with another video. Okay, listen. It's been 4 months since I recorded. I have chapter 10 recorded. Like, I've had it recorded for 4 months. I don't know what happened. I really, you just like look up sometimes and like 4 months just went away. I've gotten fired, like, or I'm probably about to get fired pretty soon here. So I'm trying to get caught up on this stuff while I have the free time. I'm not obsessed about work, any of that stuff. So I'm 8 videos, or eight, I guess effectively 8 videos, but I'm 8 chapters behind, including this one. So I try to get 10 and 11 put up, and then we just get to 12 to 18 or 12 to 19 from there. Burp ASMR. So what we'll do here is that we'll try to speed through this. I may not do as much in depth as I want to do, so I actually want to get caught up and I want to see what's happening. I've not been able to follow JoJo in any capacity damn near a year. So, like, as far as Twitter and all that shit, I haven't really looked at it in a year. It's been a while. So Kahlua Koa Flight Waiting Time Part 3. Dragona got stabbed in his fucking neck, and Paco was competent last chapter, so a really good chapter for JoJoLands standards. So smooth operators is being used to heal effectively. What the fuck just happened? So I understand they were pulling the wound out. I get that, and he got like a wine bottle or some shit. I don't understand like where the wine bottle comes into play. Like, I think what they did was use alcohol to like cauter the wound. I think, but I don't know like what this means. I have no fucking clue. Dragona like starts coughing up a little bit of blood. Um, I'm guessing what happens. They poured alcohol into the wound to kind of get it to close up, I guess. So Dragona Chan, shout out Dragona Chan being alive. Usagi, I believe that's his name, Usagi. Dragono, he's saying he's about to, he was fully in despair seeing Dragona die, slowly, I guess. And then he had this realization point that he loves Dragona. Things, but we siblings aren't particularly interested in that. So when he says siblings, I know that Usagi had like chatted with Dragona in a pretty similar one-on-one situation previously. I don't know if it's because of that. Like, I don't know if Dragona and Jodio talked, and Jodio was like, "Yeah, this guy tried to like be kind of chummy with me and some shit." I don't know if it's because he's like saying we're not gay. Like, I don't know what's happening here. I will say, even though like the story has not gripped me to this point, um, some of the designs, like the panels, have been just very, very good by Hirohiko Araki. So that's Dragona's brooch. We can't tell this guy apart from a bird or a cloud. He changes up your depth perception perspective, and basically you can't really tell what he's at. Yeah, pretty decent stand for close range combat, I would imagine. Especially if you're a mercenary or a spy, like a mafioso would tend to be. Dragona-chan, he's carrying a big knife. If we can detect that metal, we can track him. Tell a Mati Kudasai. You want that. Let's track the metal from the knife. I forget what this one. With this MIDI, you have to go left to go forward. With this one, you go right to go forward. It's kind of... I'm sure you could change that probably, but I'll just let it rock. I want a metal detector. Looks like Jodio hurt that guy's right leg with his rein and it left a trail. So is Dragona just gonna ignore that guy's stand? Like, just like, yeah, I don't want to do this. The problem is, I'm sure with this, like, if you go to find the trail, he's probably gonna use it in some sense to like get you close and then pull out a car or some shit to fuck you up. Speaking of a guy pulling out a car, what the hell? Just a random guy getting choked the hell out by some little kid. I think it's supposed to be like high school age, so a little kid, so you can tell he's kind of like Yamamoto with Sosuke eyes, and the touch kind of lets him know who's real and who's not. Yeah. So guys just getting choked out while he's explaining the situation. Police have never done much in this universe. So is he inside? He could be inside, he could be outside. The blood panel ends on his it's right here. I forget what it's called. The windshield. Don't go sticking your weird fingers in weird don't go sticking your fingers in weird places on my ass, okay? That's only because you haven't put any sunscreen there. You gotta be thorough or your skin will get blotchy. Trying to take me snorkeling. They're giving like signals here and shit, I guess. Hey, you guys are gonna stand looking at clouds all day or what? You're blocking the dang car. It's gonna get dark, so. This is Dragona's ass right here. You can tell Dragona's ass from anywhere. Very noticeable ass, I would say. So I guess they're now like just kind of on the prowl for this fucker. Let's see. Got on my way. This dude looks like kind of cooked Joshu. Your skin's all sticky from the sunscreen, plus there's that beard. Are we beard shaming out here? Stick your right ankle at the door and show it to me, okay? Tell your girlfriend to do it too, even if she is even your girlfriend. Ankle fetish. Okay, so because of the rain. Is he like under the console? Okay, so he's like basically in the door. What the fuck? So he had to be like under the console. He can't just like by the door or whatever, right? Like, I don't know. But yeah, even they couldn't tell it was him. So there he is. Reaction time when goes to Jodio. I just probably know Dragona's name more than I know Jodio's. Both of them somehow reacted towards this guy like coming out of nowhere to fucking use a sword. What? So his ability to use deliver rain was, I guess, thrown off by this guy talking to him. Okay. Her tits are looking like just splendiferous. Okay, so it's like a distraction for him to get off, basically. He's basically just camouflage. I mean, that's pretty much his main ability. Sometimes he stands, especially like in the new universe. The efficiency of the stand is really more predicated on who gets it than anything. Like, if that stand went to like some random like bumblefuck that didn't already have, you know, spy level abilities or operating in secrecy, it'd be damn near useless. But because it's him who's gotten it, and you know, a stand's supposed to like manifest like your base desires, but like stand manifestation has like not been something that's really been focused on like 7 parts, you know, or 6 parts, I guess, whatever. So there's the watch, probably the real one. Looks like it just went by Dragona's feet. You're kicking it. So it's trying to come back to Dragona, I guess. Oh, it's going to the Lava Rock, who's now owned by this mercenary. So that's gonna be their way to know like where he's at, I guess. This shit is, like I said, it just rolls like fucking Chef Boyardee. Again, some of these panels are just incredible. That's why I have my panel right here, honestly. Shout out to Chase Money too. It's kind of me. See him swimming in the water right now. He must be trying to escape to the open sea. Could be on a boat. We can still corner. We just need to get him to attack us. You see a panel like that from Iraqi, you know we mean business here. The enemy is running with the lava rock. He's gonna have to. Why would I have to come back to them? He already has a lava rock. So he's picking us from a hiding place on this beach. I'm gonna kill this asshole. And move to the left. It's kind of sort of in that direction, I think. So it's like a compass almost at this point. So Jodio's never ran attack range. 3-meter radius and height of 4 meters. I live in America. You don't get taught what meters are for the most part. Like it's like a 5-second byline. Like, hey, this is what the rest of the world uses. You'll be using this shit called feet and inches and other measurements you'll use to compare your dick to. Not meters. So never really had a chance to learn much about meters. It's something we got taught, but you never get it reinforced after like the unit of, you know, 8th grade or whatever that you get taught in meters. So let's check those rubber rafts. All right. Very rubbery, very rafty. Bill Raftery. Pockets this guy in Mafia, but this guy is seriously dangerous. We don't know who the hell he is to start off with, but he's cold-blooded and doesn't hesitate. Seriously tough guy. That seems way too high level for folks like us. You're going to just have to like smack the fuck out of Usagi and get him shut the hell up. As anybody should, really. I think anybody should do that. We're thieves who came in to make money. From society's perspective, we're losers. But what matters most at this moment, I'm sure even our enemies on a frantic state right now will come up on top. In the end, I know it. We let the fears get the best of us at the last moment and lose everything. It'll haunt us. Even after we get back to our own homes on Oahu, we'll be thinking if only I'd done this or that forever. Very resolved. Very intelligent. Dragona. That's what's really dangerous. High level resolve, Dragona Joestar. So he came out like a damn guy in a 1980s movie, just slack jawed and staring at somebody else. Literally part of the waves, it seems like. Almost. This stand is for the people. This thing with a lot of stands in this universe is that reading, like, you're almost as confused as the damn other characters are. Like, this is very mindfuckery. So he's inside the wave. He's merged with the water, apparently. And I guess he's inside the water spray. I mean, honestly, that's about as effective a way to explain it as I suppose. He's inside of, like, literally just droplets, I guess, at this point. I don't know why he has to kill them. Like, he has a lava rock now, does he not? The brooch is, like, Dragona's, but he stole a lava rock. It's like, it's just leave. Like, just get the fuck out of there. The muscle, though, I imagine he would just, like, pull a knife with them, right? Like, that's how the... No, he did not do that. Okay. Well, he has to, like, it has to be, I guess, like, a manual process. Like, it's not automatic. So he stabbed him. I guess if he, like, knew he was about to get stabbed, he would just, like, had his muscles grab the knife, but he did not know that. So I guess he was just bait for November Rain. Is that not... I think that's what's happening here. I'm not sure, though, for a fact. So he kind of uses rock ability to kind of spin, I suppose. Is that what I'm... You can't really, like, grab... He's like a corporeal, like, form, I suppose. Cornered him. Basically, like, use his kind of bluntness to get in range of these guys. And, you got, I guess, what would be donutted by November Rain, I suppose. Looks like he broke it, but November Rain can only strike the surface of the sea. It doesn't work deeper into it. Kind of demonstrate us to, like, the penetration ability of November Rain. You're gonna tell me that November Rain's, like, taking oxygen or some shit? What's it doing now? Let me know. These stands, these main JoJo stands, always have some side ability which does some crazy fucking nonsense. And he's sucking in the air. So he has more oxygen now than Rock Boy does. Alright. And Jodio is holding on to him. So he has to let go, I guess, of the, like, sword at least. This is very interesting. I've never seen, like, this stylization before. Like, this face feels very descript. Very individualized. Rocky is very talented at what he does, man. But yeah, so he has more oxygen than our guy does. And if he comes up, then he'll be just donutted by November Rain again. That guy down there, I said I was going to kill him before. I take that back. Let's make him one of us. Oh, shit. Okay. I get the impression he's a pretty good guy. His knife holding sucks ass. And I said before that he's cut off the cat's heads and showed them to Jodio. I took a peek inside the bog, after it fell on the ground earlier. Turns out another one of his tricks. He used the ability to make stuff look like other stuff to threaten Jodio at 3 potatoes. That's cool. That's a big leap in fucking interpretation. But based on him giving potatoes that were shaped like cats' heads, I think he's keeping those 3 cats as pets in the jungle. I guess you can say, like, he's connected to those cats in some way. So I guess you can just make it say, like, okay, well, since the cats are meant to attack the one who beholds the lava rock, then maybe that's why he owns it. It's just, like, sequentially, like, from this panel to that panel, it seems like a very large leap. And they also thought so. Looks like the guy down there knows more about the characteristics of lava rock than even that mangaka Rohan. Oh, so he put the lava rock in a fish? Or is that like a rock fish? You are an idiot, aren't you? Who the hell kicks a luxury watch into an ocean? You can bet it wasn't waterproof. I kinda think I'm gonna go. I'm feeling chilly all of a sudden. I'll catch a ride with somebody else. Hey, man. I ain't saying she a gold digger.